Hello dear colleagues, and Nikita is again with you, and today we are going to discuss such an interesting topic like individual gum former. Imagine that you have to remove a tooth with an instant implantation, and we are going to make a special gum former which will make a shape of future crown absolutely individual like it was before. So please take your time, take your seat, and let's go. So in order to create individual gum former, we have to firstly segmentate the tooth we are going to extract, we're going to remove. That's why we are going to segmentation module tooth, and let's choose tooth. Yeah, it's already segmented because I made this project for the second time. Now, in order to make it fair, let me do everything from the very beginning. We press clear all. I press 1.6, and what is most important, I have to find this tooth on the CBCT scan. So here it is. I press 1.6, and within several seconds, program perfectly segmentates me this tooth. So I press next step, finalize. I press yes, yes, yes. Okay, rewrite the data and so on. And now that, yeah, please don't pay attention at the existing files. I used this case before, that's why I have them. Now we are going to focus on tooth 1.6 because we will actually edit it. But firstly, let me just show you that I have previously choose the implant and the abutment. So I have multi-unit abutment. You can choose whatever you want. It doesn't matter at all right now. But for this step, you have to choose your implant and to insert the abutment there, the substructure. That's really important for this case. Okay, so now, as I have said already, let's choose tooth 1.6. We press edit. And now let's visualize our abutment and tooth. Implant, sorry. We have to remove and cut all of unnecessary roots here. We press cut. And now let's make this model of the tooth more transparent in order to visualize the level of the superstructure of the implant. So it's somewhere here. Now let me deselect it. Let's leave some space here. You will understand why I'm doing right now. And now let's choose the tool which is called smooth, because we have to prepare this model for the future placement in the bone socket, I mean. So we place freeform tools, and since this model is transparent, as you can see, you cannot use this tool, tool which is called smooth. That's why we turn off this transparency, and now we have a chance to smooth it. And please do not make this 3D model lower than this level of abutment. Yeah, something like that. So we made two actions right now. Firstly, we have smoothed the sharp edges of this model, and secondly, we slightly made our 3D model at the same level with the superstructure. So what is last but not least, we have the full height of the crown right now, but now we have to cut most of the crown in order to avoid the occlusion contact with the antagonist teeth. So we just press cut by area. I'm not afraid of touching anatomy scan since I have chosen here tooth 1.6 as model, which has to be edited. I press cut, and let's turn off our anatomy scan. And here is the same. Here are sharp edges, which have to be slightly smooth. And yeah, that's what we have here. It's almost done. Now we press apply changes, and if you could guess here, the final step will be a hole making for the future superstructure in order to let the prosthodontist just to connect the superstructure and our custom individual gum former in the mouth. So we press apply changes and see you on the next step. And now, in order to finish our job, we have to move back to sandbox, because surprisingly, but it's kind of complicated just to make a straight hole in RealGUIDE if it's not a surgical guide, just a separate model. So we go back to sandbox, and the second reason why you have to choose this abutment is because we will use this process which is called Boolean operation, and here is the file which is called abutment axis. And this abutment axis is like a straight line we are going to subtract from the tooth 1.6, and as a matter of fact the sequence of the files is important here. That's why we have object A as tooth 1.6, and it is wrong because we have to just switch the files. So let's choose 1.6 abutment axis here, and they will be switched. So that's it. Now, secondly, we have to change the operation, and it has to be named subtract from. And if you will leave offset like me here 0, you will receive this hole with this size. But as a matter of fact, the prosthetic detail which will be inserted in this individual gum former is much wider than this hole. That's why we are going to make an offset between something like between 1.3 1.4 millimeters. So let's make it so 1.3 1.4. we'll press apply, and that's it. So we have received our individual gum former, and just a piece of advice for you when you have finished your modeling and you can export this beautiful gum former. I mean, piece of advice regarding the post-fabrication of it. When you have printed it, it's rather cool idea just to make some, I don't know, scratches here, or make some holes or everything like that, just to connect, just to make a mechanical retention for the future gluing material, just to connect your abutment with this gum former, because there will be no chemical connection between these two parts, only mechanical connection. Yeah, there will be no chemical connection, but there will be mechanical connection. So please scratch it somehow, and this surface has to be rough. That's first thing. And second thing, please polish this area, because it has to be polished, and it's also really important for the future healing. You can, since you have printed this individual gum former with a resin, with a surgical guide resin, you will have an opportunity to autoclave it, to sterilize it, and to safely inserted on the implant to make the shape of the future crown be perfectly as it was with the existing teeth tooth. So dear colleagues, many thanks for watching. I hope this video was useful for you and your gum formers will be perfectly aligned with the bone sockets and so on. Again, many thanks. Don't please forget to follow this channel, to press like button, and we'll be in touch. Many thanks again. Bye bye. Keep safe. All the best. And so on. Bye bye.